Welcome back, everybody. We are into the second half of Golden Sun now. Could not find my trading cables, so I had to enter the entirety of this password manually, and this is the password accepted screen. I tried to do this last night, but unfortunately as soon as I press the start button it kicks me immediately into the game, so I can't save and then have the game start up. I just have to do it this way and have it start up. But I know you guys did want to watch me enter code for 15 minutes to half an hour. Just mind-numbingly boring. But the password is accepted, so we're going to continue on, and then as soon as I get to a save spot, as soon as I can save, I'm going to do so, but that might be a half an hour from now, so we'll see. Button here. Alright, my original guy's name was Isaac. This is all their statistics that we finished. Why did you guys finish much lower? You shouldn't have finished lower in experience. That's curious. Also, you're misarranged. Okay. Pins everywhere. So 2, 2, 2, that's 2, 4, 6. 4, 6, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. So I think I have all the gen here. Something doesn't seem quite right, but I have to go through it. Ages ago, or so the stones tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Wayward. Alchemy wrought the base elements of humanity into thriving civilizations like lead. Alchemy wrought the base elements of humanity into thriving civilizations like lead into gold. But in time, men's dreams gave birth to untold strife, dreams of endless riches, eternal life, dominion over all that lived, dreams to conquer, and of war. These dreams would have torn the world apart if not for a few brave and wise men who sealed away the powers of alchemy deep in the Mount Alps soul sanctum. Prologue from Book 1. The town of Vale guarded the secrets of many years until Isaac Jenna, whose parents died in a storm 3 years before, disturbed the sanctum. Satros, a minority of the Mars clan, followed them into the sanctum with the traveled Jenna's brother. Felix, thought lost in the same tragic storm. Satros' minority stole the elemental stars, the keys to breaking the seal on the power of alchemy, and kidnapped Jenna and the scholar Creighton. If these 4 jewels were used to fire the elemental lighthouses, the seals on alchemy would be broken. Isaac and Garrett set off to stop Satros, rescue their friends, and return the elemental stars to their home in Soul Sanctum. They banded together with a young wind adept named Ivan and pursued Satros and Minardi to Immel, a winter-locked town near Mercury Lighthouse. There they met the guardian of the lighthouse, a water adept named Mia. With her they pursued Satros to an eerie, high-top Mercury lighthouse. To the eerie, high-top Mercury. Okay. Isaac was too late to stop Satros from lighting the beacon and escaped again. Isaac chased him, crossing the Angara to the shoals of the Caragol Sea. Taking passage on a troubled ship, Isaac crossed the Caragol to Tolby. He spoke with Tolby's leader, a strange man named Babby. Babby entered Isaac in the Colosso. As a test of his powers, Isaac's synergy won Colosso and earned Babby's trust. Babby revealed a great secret to Isaac. Thanks to a mystical draught from the lost land of Lemuria, Babby had lived for 150 years. He offered to help Isaac, who then headed deep into Gondwan. There should not be an exclamation point after the 150 years. It's not an exclamation. In the town of Lovario, Isaac learned that Satros Minardi had kidnapped a young girl named Sheba, whom they needed within the lighthouse. Isaac fought and defeated them atop the lighthouse, but he was too late. The beacon had been lit. A great cataclysm followed. Sheba fell into the sea. Felix jumped in to save her, but both were lost in the rolling waves. Jenna left the lighthouse to find them, but to no avail. Isaac went to Lovario, where Babby asked him to find Lemuria and the remaining lighthouses. He gave Isaac a Lemurian ship to make the journey for the Lost Land. This chapter of our story begins with Jenna, just before the beacon on the Venus lighthouse is lit. This is what the title screen looks like. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna do the cool thing. Golden Sun, Book 2. Ooh, nifty little bird. I like that effect. The Lost Age. We recognize this as being the inside of the Venus Lighthouse. This is how you quickly escape the Venus Lighthouse. Removing that, and then once you go down, the statue resets itself and you can't come back up this way. You have to go a long way through. Well, I do not have any control as of yet. Are you sure we should be leaving like this? Once we go down those stairs, we can't get back into the lighthouse. Maybe I should have stopped my brother. Jenna, is something troubling you? What is it? What's wrong? I have a bad feeling. I know in the first playthrough I started doing voices and then I quit doing them when the game started getting a little more serious. I don't think I'm going to be doing voices this time around. Like, something terrible is going to happen. How unlike you, Jenna. Surprised to see me. Alex, were you listening? Where's Felix? Why isn't he here with you? My brother, he left us. What can Felix possibly be thinking? He was worried about Sheba. He went to check on her. He was supposed to be leading you out of here. I thought you would have been far from the lighthouse by now. Why are you still here? We tried to stop Felix from going back up to the Eyrie. I like him. Once Felix gets an idea in his head, he rarely changes his mind. Alex, what were you talking about just now? What did you mean when you said, how unlike you? I was merely surprised to hear you express such concern, Jenna. Nevertheless, I'm impressed Felix went back. Don't change the subject, Alex. What did you mean? Are you saying that I'm insensitive? If that's what you heard, then I must have misspoken. Accept my apologies. Well, Jenna, I think Alex has said his piece on the matter. I'm not sure he has, Creighton. What do you think you are talking to me like that? I retract my statement, my dear. Forget all about it, Jenna. So tell me about this feeling, Jenna. I'm not sure we should leave the Venus Lighthouse yet. What are you saying? You can't really mean to remain here. Alex is right. It's far too dangerous, Jenna. But we would only hinder the others. The others? Did Isaac follow us to the lighthouse? I'm not really sure how you got those two plot points linked together, but okay. It would seem so. Seems to be trying to stop Setros Minardi. My brother goes back and finds Isaac. They're going to end up fighting. If the Venus lighthouse has not been lit, yes, they will fight. Felix is a terribly rash young man, is he not? Why are boys such fools? He may be rash, but Felix is no fool. His good qualities outweigh his bad. That's why I think Isaac would understand if we just talked to him. Why didn't I think of this before now? Please, can't we go back up and talk to Isaac? I'm afraid that's not possible. Alex, why? He is an enemy. Isaac, an enemy? Our methods may differ, but you and I ultimately want the same thing. Talking Kraden. To light the elemental lighthouses. Isaac and his friends would prevent this from happening. Well, that makes them enemies? But fear not, they won't be able to defeat Setros and Minardi. So Felix went back to the top of the lighthouse. Why do you seem so pleased, Alex? Why shouldn't I be? After all, the lighthouse will soon shine brightly once again. Alex, why do you want to see the beacons lit so badly? Oh, is it my turn to answer questions, is it? Once alchemy was commonplace throughout the world. With its power, mankind worked wonders across the land. The lost age of man. I want to see that world restored once again, and what, Alex? I've spoken long enough already. Let us continue this another time. We should leave the lighthouse now before the beacon is fired. I concur. Let's meet at the location we agreed on and wait for Felix. Alright, Kraden, let's go. So, I'm going to get control of her now. As you can see, the blocks from earlier that I moved stay down. And the rest of this is pretty straightforward. Press the start button here. Jenna, she's at level 5 like before. She should have usable synergy, but oh, not on the world map. I get it now. She doesn't have it. Okay. For items, they filled in the items from before, so we're gonna pretend I didn't steal them off of her at the end of her section. And then if I go this way, I'll just go back up and look at this pointless map. I can't get it in any battles right now, I don't think. This is a pointless little map. Nothing really I can do here, but it's in here nevertheless if you wanted to mess around a little bit. We do ultimately have to come down this way. But before we do, go this way. Fuck this up already, Jesus. So, really only one reason I'm doing this at all is this treasure box refilled. So, yeah. I'm sure there's probably something in here more if I hadn't gotten this treasure box before, but I don't care. I don't need whatever it was that was in there that badly. Pretty much all of the equipment is going to be quickly outclassed by all of the old equipment for Golden Sun 1 are going to be outclassed by the equipment that's in Golden Sun 2. Not right away, but pretty quickly. I don't have a wind adept, so I can't search the secret area. And I don't believe we can come back here either. But I could be wrong. Hello, birdies. Alright. Boy, this little cutscene. These birds are going to fly away when I come down the steps. Yep. There they are. Get them! Alright, so we're going to beat up some, or maybe we're not. I don't know. We'll find out. Autumn sent us here to stand. I never thought we'd actually run into them. Scoundrels, what have you done with Sheba? Return her now, or you're really going to regret it. Aren't there supposed to be more of them? Maybe they're just the first ones to come out. Great, that means we've got them outnumbered. Probably take them, don't you think? Go fetch the other Toby soldiers still stationed in Livario. Yes, sir. And we'll go tell the guys in the caves. Got it, boss. How unfortunate. It looks like an ambush. What should we do, Jenna? What do you mean? Look around. We have to fight them. Are you serious? And are you really prepared to fight these men? We don't have any other choice. We have to. Well then, allow me to shoulder some of your burden. So, I'm not sure how strong Alex is. Because they don't really reveal that to you. Burden? We regroup along the road leading away from Livario. Do you understand? Yes. You don't need to remind us, Alex. We know the place. Follow the road west and take the path down through the canyon to the cave. On the other side of the cave, you'll find a small peninsula called Kojima. Meet there. Thankfully, those workmen block your route. And fortunately, they don't look too tough. Hello, we can hear you! That's just plain rude. Why don't the two of you escape and leave Toby soldiers to me? Two of us alone? You can use synergy, can't you, Jenna? Yes. Then you'll be fine. We shall reconvene at the peninsula. So do you think you could take Toby's finest on your own, little man? And I don't know how strong Alex is, but I have to imagine he's probably somewhere in the ballpark of where Satros and Minardi are, if not stronger. Or maybe weaker, I don't know. They don't really ever make it real clear as to how strong Alex is. But, that being said, the guys to the left are workmen, the guys to the right are Toby soldiers, which means they're all former victors of Colosso, so I don't think I could win that battle without Alex in my party, and he's going to take care of the right-hand side people for me. Also, we're going to be treated to Jenna's theme here, which you get to hear very shortly, because once Felix joins the party, it'll override to his music. I do not wish to inflict unnecessary bloodshed. Do not wish? What is that supposed to mean? If you lay a hand on these two, I shall assure you, you will be made to regret it. By advancing, I assume you mean to fight. Permit me to strike the first blow. Yeah, he's just making fools of him right now. What was that? I don't know, but whatever he did was out of our league. You guys deal with him until backup arrives. Oh, so you're next. Hey, no need to worry about us. We're not soldiers. We're not anybody. Seriously, there's no way we're going to face off against you. Let's get out of here! Run, 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 run. Hey, wait for me! Smack. Ha ha ha. How undignified and how shameful. Now go, it's your chance. Now go to Ejima and wait for me. I'm not finished with you yet. You mentioned backup from Livario. Let's go meet them together, shall we? Hey pal, when they get here, you're gonna be in for it. Do you honestly believe even 100 of you could stop me? How amusing, I must see. This I must see. They're gone. Come on, Jenna. Let's be going. There's nothing standing in our way now. But what is it now? You're worried about hurting any innocents. Yep. Well, let's try to hold back when you're... Well, just try holding back when you're fighting. Let's get going to the peninsula! Alright. I'm going to try to go this way, because this isn't the correct way. Not that way, Jenna. The meeting spot is to the west of here. Let's go down that road into the hills. Ugh. You're such a buzzkill. Ugh. I kinda wish I had stronger equipment on Jenna now. Oh well. Oh, I'm gonna fight this guy. Why do I gotta be the one to wait for backup? Boom, boom. Ah! Please, just let me go. And hey, that scary guy with the blue hair is not with you. Great. Now you'll see what I'm made of. So this is Jenna's music, which is pretty bumpin'. Let's see here. Okay, so I get Flume, which was not in Fire Energy in Golden Sun 1. So I'll show that off real quick here. This will probably kill him as well. The little dragon. Little fire dragon. I get an herb. That's pretty cool. Arrgh, I can't believe I was beaten by a girl. I'm gonna poop on you. Oh, wait. Yep, you've been farted on. You remember the Shahala Gate? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna guess there's no random encounters here. Because if there were, and they were the Golden Sun random encounters, I think Jenna would get immediately slaughtered. So we're just gonna run into these guys. Whoa there, where'd the blue hair guy go? Who cares? I can handle some girl and her grandpa. 1v1. Let's see how much here. 16 damage. That's not too bad. He did 4. Alright, that's 2 attacks. Maybe I shouldn't have underestimated her. Yeah. Not that way, Jenna. The meeting spot is down this way. Must climb down here and go into that cave. Yeah, but I want to slide down and get the present. He's probably gonna yell at me when I go the Oh. Okay. You gonna yell at me when I try to go this way? Not yet. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, never mind. Raiden was right to yell at me. Alright, so this is the cave that you may remember. Oh no, there's 3 guys here! You 2 aren't going anywhere! Except with us, back to Master Idol. Whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna use this flare attack here. Let's see how this works. Oh no. I did not do enough damage. Let's do that again, though. That's 2 out of 3. Another attack, that'll be up to you. Right, they're dead. Oh man, there goes my big promotion. Alright, so maybe you are going somewhere after all. Maybe I should have eaten a bigger breakfast. Oh, these things would not have mattered. Alright. Ready. Let's make sure we heal ourselves. With 1,000,000 herbs, I don't care, I'm just gonna use that. Ooh, glowy stones. Alright, free ant. Oh, that's a monster. Crazy ant. Crazy ant's gonna get beat up though. Bloom! Suck it. That was invigorating. That was invigorating. He wasn't too strong. I never knew fighting could be so fun. But we better get onto the peninsula. So it is heavily assumed and later explained that Satoru Suman already did all of the fighting. Or we may have already come across that at the end of Golden Sun 1. But it did all the fighting, so Jenna's no stronger than she was when she was in Soul Sanctum. As is Alex, who's not going to be very strong either. I'll pick up that signage stone. That's free. Free magic. Alright. Nothing else I can really do here. And then we're getting a cutscene. This is the place, isn't it? Sure is. The peninsula at the end of the road to the west. That's where he told us. This must be Ajima. Minardi said a ship would be here. Got to see if we can find it. Yeah, over there. He said, Jenna, over there. At first glance, it seems like a normal ship. What? I walked all the way around the back of you. There's something odd about it. Oh, Jesus. You jump right in the river. I mean, the ocean. Raiden, wait! Oh, I swear, you're like a kid with a new toy. Come on out of there. Hurry up in there! Whoop. Just hops right out of there. What's wrong? Missing. What are you talking about? The thingy that makes it go. Truly a man of science right here. The thingy that makes it goes. What do you mean? What's so important about this thingy? Also, if you haven't noticed yet, they've added new little like emotion or reactionary effects, like that question mark you just saw, as well as another one. I think maybe the sweat drop. I'm not 100% sure. Boat can't move without it. Minardi. That Minardi, she tricked us. Tricked us? Yeah, by passing this dud boat off on us. Oh, it's no trick. If the boat is a dud, then how did it get here in the first place? Oh, right. Very smart, as you can see. Must have been the orb. What orb? The orb. Don't you remember the crystal Setros was carrying? The big black pearl thing? I'm certain he said he could move the ship with it. Jenna, Kraden. There you are. I see you found the boat. We'll set sail as soon as the beacon has been fired, correct? Strange. What is it? The beacon. It hasn't been lit yet. Right. Why is it taking so long? Why hasn't my brother returned? Alright, this is about the point after we've just slaughtered, just literally slaughtered Petros and Minardi's dragon form. And the lighthouse is about to split into 4. What's happening, Graydon? Why don't the ground stop shaking? Strange, it might actually be getting worse. I think the lighthouse is collapsing. Look, the ground around is crumbling! Mercury Lighthouse didn't react this way. What makes Venus different? The last tremor tore the rift in the solar ridge. Range. How are we gonna get back to Gondwan now? We're not. Ajima, it's drifting away from the mainland. What will happen to us? Alright, so you remember this part where we're drifting along at the end of the prologue? Or the epilogue, I mean, of Golden Sun 1. Here we are! In slightly better graphics, I believe, and probably a little closer than the original. Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? We're going to largely ignore the fact that there's a part of a continent just drifting along. It's Earth magic. It's magic. Venus magic. It's causing this continent to like lift up off the plate and drift away like an island. But islands are, you know, just raised Earth. I don't know. This is one of those curious, like, because the plot dictates that this is what happened. How long will this island continue to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help at times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. How can you even think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother. I can't be certain, but it looked like they lit the Venus light, the Venus beacon. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me about that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? My, aren't you cranky today, Jenna? Well, I suppose you're just worried about Felix. Isaac and the others must have been at the lighthouse, too! I suspect you're right. I miss them. Isaac, Felix. Come with me. There's something I wish to show you. Oh, look, it's Isaac. Sheba and Felix! Felix and Sheba! Oh my goodness! They're alive? They're really alive! What is this, Alex? What happened? Is this some of your witch magic-gery? Okay, so this is the title screen that I was mentioning earlier. I didn't expect it to go to the title screen from there. I sort of just expected the scene to continue. I thought Felix and Sheba were still inside the lighthouse. It's miraculous. Miracle or no, I'm happy my brother's alive. What happened back there? ... Sheba? Oh. I think the element she's awake. Sheba, are you alright? It's me, Jenna. Jenna? What happened? It seems you drifted here with Felix. With Felix? Take your time. Do you feel alright, Sheba? Why are we here? Where are we? Sheba, we're all to meet here. But now the island is floating away from Gondwan. The island is moving! That's stupid! You're stupid! I know, it must be very hard to believe, Sheba. And the lighthouse was lit, a massive tremor tore off the continent! The ground beneath the lighthouse rolled, as though it might crumble away. I remember now, and that's when they carried us away from Gondwan. What happened to you, Sheba? Were you in the sea and Satros? Satros and Bernardi are gone. What do you mean? Another group came. They fought Satros and Bernardi and won. Was it Isaac? Isaac, yes, I think that's what they called him. You expect me to believe Isaac and his companions defeated Satros and Bernardi? Unbelievable. They have really grown so powerful in such a short time. But how did you wind up in the sea? When the beacon was lit, the earthquake knocked me off the lighthouse tower. Then what's my brother doing here? He tried to save me from drowning. Felix jumped from the top of the lighthouse? Dear me. Felix, are you awake? Ah, Felix, you're awake. Brother! Are you sure you should be standing? Quick reminder, Felix is now our silent protagonist, so he will not be saying anything other than the yeses and nos that I select. You don't seem very surprised to find yourself on a floating island. Felix, once you saved Sheba, you must have swum out here, correct? You must have seen that the island was floating when you were swimming. But what do we do now? I have no idea. Nobody knows what lies beyond the Eastern Sea. Unfortunately, I am a student of alchemy, not geography. What is it, Alex? What's the matter? Can't you see it? It's land, an island! It's a little big for an island. That's no island, it's a new continent. We're just gonna we're saved! So it would seem. Wait, what is it? We're going to pass north of the continent. He's right. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, Creighton, Felix, what are we going to do? Come on. Oh, this can't be good. What is that? What is it? The tidal wave! Tidal wave? Yes, tidal waves can be created by earthquakes, particularly if they're down deep in the ocean. But usually those move faster than land does. An earthquake must have caused it. Oh my. It's coming right at us. Alex, how can you stay so calm at a time like this? At times like this, would you be... At times like this, where would it be good in panicking? What good would it be in panicking? We'll be washed away! Help! Because the continent is clearly floating on the top of the water like a boat. Now been thrust into another continent. Good job, Felix. Let's go. You want to check yourself for injuries? Yes? Yeah, pretty good. Like the arms are still attached. That's a good start. Legs are working fine too. Yep, you're fine. Alright, we're gonna save the game here. And then when we come back, we'll start the rest of this journey. So I will talk to you guys later.